was paid to that contractor, and that is why that contractor is back to site today. So when the minority leader says that contractors are not being paid, I don't know whether he's talking about this country or he's talking about something else. Because a contractor they could not pay, of which the most important alignment on road traffic in our country, Akroma, was abandoned and the contractor was not working. Today, that contractor is working, and we are very, very hopeful that that project will be completed. Mr. Speaker, talking about prudence and other things, the minority leader and his party, if I want to remind them, paid $29 million for an Indian contractor as mobilization to build a road between Savelugu and Walewale, and the contractor took the money and walked free. $29 million. I am very sure that amount of money can pay a number of contractors who we owe even today. So if the minority leader wanted to help, we would have asked the contractor to go back to site and work according to the $29 million. And I'm calling upon their site, since you were the ones who brought that Indian contractor and wrote a contract and paid them the $29 million, I'm encouraging you to join hands with us to retrieve our $29 million from that contractor. Because guess what? One of the most dangerous roads still in our country is the road between Savelugu and Walewale.
Minister,
it's still dangerous.
Minister, hold on.
Mr. Speaker, before I sit down, I would agree. But I noticed that when my colleagues on this side were making presentation, in fact, even the minority leader was encouraging us to take a point of order. We did not, because we wanted it to flow. But today, just because I'm speaking, he did his part and left. And then another one is
Minister.
I will yield, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, Kabilu.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. And I want to state that we are not doing this lightly. We believe that a House of Record must actually speak to the records and the facts as they are. And if the minister responsible for roads and highway inform this House...
The question...
I beg of you, Mr. Speaker. He mentioned my name...
Honorable members... No. He was just addressing issues. I beg of you. Honorable members, at the conclusion of the debate, I'll give you after this, you give the opportunity. At the conclusion of the debate, the question is as many as are in favor. He has spoken. All those in favor of the motion listed one in the other paper, then do say aye. All those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion listed one in the other paper addendum has been approved, and that this House has approved the sum of 5,378,458,359 Ghana cedis for the services of the Ministry of Roads and Highways for the year ending 31st December 2020.
Yes. Yeah, Western House.
Very well. Do you have the Minister for Western Housing here?
Are you ready?
Yeah,
the minister is not here. I can't see the minister. Why, Deputy Minister?
Speaker, I called the minister, but he is in a meeting that he cannot leave. So he asked the deputy to come and be here so that we take the report, that she can note down the issues and also respond to matters arising from the report. So the deputy is here.
And the minister doesn't consider his budget as important as coming to engage with Parliament. We can't accept this. It's totally unacceptable. In any case, the Transport Minister is ready. If Works and Housing is not ready, Transport Minister is ready. And the minister knows the importance of his budget being passed. That is why he's here. Transport Minister is here. Road Minister is here. Why is the Works and Housing Minister not here? Chief will go and find him. Your deputy can stand instead. Move out of the chamber, call the minister. You think we are going to treat you with kid gloves? Go and bring your ministers. Go and bring your ministers. That will not be acceptable to us. What are you going to say? Find another reason.
He's going to beg you. He's going to beg you.
I don't know why my brother, the whip, the chief whip, my alter ego on the other side, likes to litigate this matter. My alter ego. No, my alter ego. Mr. Speaker, under Article 29, he's in such a situation that if you want to abide his coming, then we may not be able to take the report at all. So that is why he detailed the deputy to come here. Who will do the needful. My brother Frank who will do the needful. I appreciate your cooperation, and the level at which you are cooperating with us is noted. So we'll do the needful.
Well.
So, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Frank and Honorable has agreed. So
I have not agreed. I have to consult my key makers. Now let's finish with transport whilst we are consulting. We can go and take transport. Honorable Gisela is a friend. You see, let it go on the record. When it's difficult, we compromise. I hope when it matters, you also compromise for us. Honorable Gisela, Ofuasia Irebi, there's a very popular bridge at Ofuasia Irebi. Take notice. Okankwe Central, take notice. In Sawama Dreju Zongo, our drains.
Hey,
take notice.
Is that a condition?
And Speaker, your good stuff. Speaker, your good stuff. A number of bridges in the Speaker constituency.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the motion number
adoption of this report. However, Mr. Speaker, there are a number of fundamental issues that I think need to be addressed before this report requesting for about 5 billion for 2026 is approved. Mr. Speaker, in the budget, the Minister for Finance has submitted a report on the utilization of funds for 2025. And there are major discrepancies in the reporting on how those funds, especially under the big push, have been utilized. And Mr. Speaker, if it's possible, my prayer will be that we step this down and correct those discrepancies. They are very significant, running into billions of cedis. And when we are done with that, then we come to make a new allocation. I'm even of the view that the 5 billion is not enough, and it's important that we do a better allocation. But the foundation on which we are building this new allocation is problematic. Mr. Speaker, first of all, if you go to Appendix 3C of the 2025 budget, you will find that in the domestic capital expenditure allocation of about 7 billion Ghana cedis, there was no allocation as part of that for payment for the big push. In fact, the big push was set out separately from that 7 billion. If you come and look at the Appendix 2C in the 2026 budget, the numbers don't add up. And Mr. Speaker, if you give me just a bit of latitude, I want to draw the minister's attention.
This is the main budget you are referring.
Yes, I do have it here. And this is the foundation on which we are mounting this new application for the 5 billion. And that's why I think it should be corrected as a matter of urgency. First of all, in the 2026 budget, which reports on the 2025 allocation, the Ministry of Finance said that they had allocated 13 billion for the big push, 8.8 coming from ABFA and 4.8 from the mineral royalties. As at the end of September, they had programmed that they will spend 9.9 billion on the big push. The first challenge, Mr. Speaker, is that The report claims that they have spent 10 billion on the big push. Why that cannot be correct is that the big push was launched on the 16th of September. It cannot be possible that between the 16th of September and the end of September, as this report is saying, 10 billion cedis worth of certificates of some sort had been presented, processed, and paid within that 2-week period. Between when, no, this is a very serious matter. Let's not play with it. It's not about 24-hour economy. We are trying to correct the data. Let's take it seriously. Between the 16th of September and the end of September, Mr. Speaker, it is not possible that 10 billion cedis worth of construction work had been done, certificates issued and paid for. Mr. Speaker, if you go further, you will find that, as I mentioned earlier, in the original allocation of 7 billion, there was no provision for old contractors to be paid under the big push, if you check the Appendix 3C in the 2025. In this new budget, we are now being informed that 3.3 billion cedis of the 7 billion cedis that was supposed to be used for paying old contracts is going to be paid to old contractors under the big push. Again, Mr. Speaker, it becomes difficult to reconcile the two. But my last point that is most worrying, again, if you look at the data, Mr. Speaker, as at the end of September, the Ministry of Finance reports that they have paid 5.1 billion from the Minerals Royalties Fund under the big push. And then they project that by the end of December, they will collect 1 billion back from the contractors. It's not possible. Money that has been paid out, Minister, cannot be taken back from those contractors. So if you look at the Appendix 2C, it says that 5.1 as at the end of quarter 3, but what they will record at the end of the year is 4.9, Mr. Speaker. So if you look at the numbers that have been presented by the ministry responsible for finance, it doesn't add up. Mr. Speaker, there's a suspicion that old contractors are being paid, but it is being captured as though they are being paid for the big push program. And that will be very deceptive to people, because people's understanding is that contracts are being given, certificates are being presented, and they are being paid for. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm of the view respectfully that before we approve this new 5 billion allocation, these are not small sums of money we are talking about. We should, as a matter of urgency, maybe stand this down and get these numbers corrected and aligned properly, so that when the new allocation is being done, we are sure that the reporting will align as well. I thank Mr. Speaker. This is my contribution to the report.
Well, fortunately, the minister is here, so the minister can address all those things. Yes, Minority Leader, do you want to speak? Minority Leader, let's hear you.
Mr. Speaker, I want to align with the views expressed by the respected member for Ofuasia Yebi. Mr. Speaker may recall that during the comments on this budget, the minority raised this serious issue of cut and paste budget. No effort has been made to address this. And day in, day out, our friends get exposed